girl.
No ways.
Bro, wait.
Okay, no, wait.
Before you say what you want to say,
Okay.
Are you fucking with me, honestly?
No, I'm being 100% serious. What's gonna happen? Okay, wait.
Alright, I'm listening.
No,
I'm listening.
Yeah, you take 100 men, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first man runs up, the girl is just like, the guy goes flying. The other 99.
Alright, if you're a 20-time league title winner, liar, gaslighter, and manipulator, welcome into Strictly Cap.
If that's not you, if that ain't for you, get out of here.
Get out of here, indeed, and you will never walk alone ever again in your life.
That's not you. No other fan.
If
besides
that
you,
ain't
bro.
you, like he said, get out of here. So, before we get into it, can I just say, 20-time league title winner?
Hell yeah.
Right?
Oh man, how does it feel? How does it feel?
Feels amazing.
Man, the fact that I've been seeing on my TikTok everywhere, Instagram, TikTok, wherever, all the other fans are like, it doesn't mean anything, blah blah blah, boring season, whatever. But what were
No
they saying at the start?
competitive.
Yeah, what were they saying at the start of the season though?
Bro, apparently Slot was getting sacked by January.
Bro.
But anyway, we'll leave that for another episode, right? Let's get into it straight from the jump, as we always do. Quick fire questions. Who's going first this week?
I think you should go first.
I should go first.
Yeah.
All right, I am really excited about this quick fire question, bro. And the responses, absolutely insane, right? So my quick fire question this week is, what is the worst you can say is no story?
Ooh. Okay.
And it's always your friends that tell you that.
Yeah.
Like, nah,
Yeah,
bro.
the worst
Oscar,
you can-
what's the
worst
worst
you
you
can
can say
say,
is no.
Especially when you're at the club, just approach her.
Bro,
What's the worst
what do
you
you
can
have
say?
to lose?
Yeah.
Apparently your dignity,
Yeah.
because these responses. All right, let's get into it. What is the worst she can say is no story? So she agreed to go on a date with me. She showed up with 3 of her friends, and when I questioned her on it, she said, "Did you really think I'd go on a date alone with you?"
Oh my god. What the
Bro, did you really think I
Oh
was gonna go on
my
a date
goodness.
with you? Bro, that you would send me though.
Oh. They just came for a free lunch. At
Bro,
that
that's
point.
all they came for. I'm sure when he asked her out, the first thing she did was call her friends.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Lunch date Saturday.
That message went straight to their girls' group chat.
Straight to the group chat, bro.
Girls, lunch is on me this weekend.
Oh, okay. This one, twisted. Not twisted, but it's literally twisted, right? So what is the worst she can say is no story? She actually said yes. 5 years and 3 kids later, my life is hell. Bro, so
Oh,
basically,
no.
bro was hoping she said no.
Yeah,
Like,
I just-
the worst she could say is no, and she actually said yes. And bro's just
Oh my
regretting it.
god. The regrets. How many kids later?
3 kids, 5 years and 3 kids later, my life is hell.
3 kids in 5 years, bro.
Clearly, bro is having fun though.
They were at work.
They were at work. Do you think you could do that though?
No. 5. Oh man. No, that's like 5 years of misery.
Bro,
Because-
not just 5 years of misery, but like I don't think I could enjoy my wife then, because every year you're just pregnant. Do you know what I'm saying? And then even when you're not pregnant, you just gave birth, so like you focused on the baby. So
yeah.
for 5 years, I'm getting nothing.
I mean,
aside
yeah.
from that night,
I told my mother, I was like, when I have kids, you guys are gonna babysit. She's like, hell no. I said,
what?
Yeah, she said no.
Nah,
I said,
bro.
no, but my mother, you know,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
would.
yeah.
She 100%.
Once the baby's there,
Exactly,
grandparents go.
exactly. That's the thing. I told him, and I told my aunt, 1 week by you, 1 week by you, 1 week by you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see my kid part time.
Oh.
All right. What is the worst she can say is no story? Asked her out. She immediately started crying. When I asked her what's wrong, she said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me start again, okay? Asked her out. She immediately started crying. When I asked her what's wrong, she said, I can't believe someone who looks like you thinks they have a chance with someone who looks like
Oh my god. Bro. I would be scarred for life after that.
Bro, you can never ask anyone out again.
Man, I would be terrified to approach a girl.
And I know she said it with a straight face.
Oh
like,
yeah, 100%.
I can't believe someone who looks like you.
Points.
You. And like, you think you can get with someone who looks like, have you seen me, bro? Have you seen me? And she cried. Nah, that's
It's
insane.
like I'm sure people have experienced. Like even if you deny it, you
Yeah,
experience it.
yeah.
Like people that are on dating apps and stuff, and you see when someone likes you, and you think, how? Like,
like, it's gonna sound so arrogant.
Yeah.
But it's like, did you really think like,
exactly.
I would me? I need to reconsider the pictures I'm posting here.
What went through your mind when you swiped right? Like,
Nah, that's insane, bro. Alright, here's my last one. What is the worst she can say is no story? Her friend was across the rugby field. She literally called on the phone so they could both laugh at me together.
Oh my god. Put on loudspeaker.
Like, I'm just picturing us in that situation.
Oh,
if
bro.
we were to ever do that.
That's
Like,
probably at school as well.
that's what I'm saying. If I would ever call you and be like, bro, listen to
This is
this.
this. They make you repeat it. Like,
Just say that again. Yeah. Just say what you said to me. Like,
oh no
wait,
way.
state your full name and say what you said to me.
Oh my
What do you think you would do
God.
if I ever did that? Like, if I ever called you and I said, just hold on quickly. And just listen to this.
I think I would die. I would die laughing. There's no way.
So you wouldn't call me an asshole, like,
No, you chose to call me. You know what I mean?
okay. Insane. That was my last one.
Okay, my quickfire question is: what's something legal that feels very illegal?
Fair. There's so many of
There-
these things.
Bro, like, okay, so my first one, right? Walking out of a store without buying anything. I feel like I need to shout, I'm innocent.
You know what I think? Especially when there's the security at the door.
Yes.
It's like, I like tap my
Yeah.
pockets like this just
Just
to
to make
show,
sure.
like there's nothing there.
Or you just pull out your keys.
Yeah. It's nothing, bro. And sometimes out of guilt, I'll make conversation. Like, what's up, bro? What's up? How's your day? Just so you know, like, because a guilty person wouldn't do that.
Exactly.
A guilty person would walk
you have
out.
you have to think to make yourself seem not guilty, even though you are not guilty.
Even though you're not.
Yeah,
but then what's
exactly,
worse
yeah.
is if you have nothing and then the thing beeps.
Oh,
You can't carry on
my
walking because you look
God.
guilty. Now you stop and you're like,
And then you look even more guilty.
oh my word, okay.
What's something legal that feels very illegal? Trying to open a candy wrapper quietly in a movie theater. It only gets louder the slower you go.
Oh my word, okay, but also, do you still go to movie theaters? I don't. I can't remember the last time I was.
I went, I think 4 months ago, and
To watch what, bro?
I can't remember.
Yeah, but
Oh,
also
it was
facts.
some romance thing. I went with my
Sorry?
ex. Yeah, I went with my ex. That was a long time. It was actually like 6 months ago.
What do you mean?
7
That was
months
you
ago.
just said 4 months.
Nah, it was 6 months.
Wow.
But we were the only ones in the whole theater, by the way.
Hey, the boy.
Nobody
Yeah.
goes to movie theaters anymore. No one. They don't even care whether you take in your own things. anymore.
Yeah, I've noticed. Like before, you'd have to hide it, and
Yeah,
now it's like they
yeah.
encourage it. Like, bro, you carrying nothing.
Before I would just stack them inside my hoodie. Or if I'm going with the girl, just put it in your purse.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
can't look in the purse though.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't have
yeah,
such a
yeah.
purse. Oh, okay. My next one. What's something legal that feels very illegal? Sitting in your car outside someone's house waiting to pick them up. You know, there's people walking past and they're just
And
looking
they look at you,
Yeah.
bro. And now you have to be like, I'm innocent. Like I'm not here with any ill intent. So you like roll the windows down. You play Barbie or something in the car. You know what I mean? Because
Oh. I hate that.
what's worse is you're probably in the group chat, in the complex or community group chat.
Oh yeah.
They're like, who's the white BMW?
That's actually happened before. That's happened before. Oh my god.
Does anyone know
Yeah.
JP75?
White VW waiting outside number 17.
Hey bro, and then you have to be that guy that like, yeah, that's my
Yes.
buddy.
On my old estate WhatsApp group, they always said a very suspicious looking girl.
Bro, but your old estate, I don't know if we're talking about the same one, but we watched the World Cup final.
Yeah.
That estate, bro, was so strict with like speed,
Oh yeah.
but you couldn't even speed because
there were speed bumps.
they were like literally every 10 feet
And man, people in that group complained.
about speeding.
Yeah.
Wild.
Because they would watch you speed and then they'd watch what house you stop at. And then they'd message the group saying, at this number, whatever.
Shian again, bro.
One time it was me. And we just said it was a visitor.
Wow. Nah, that's wild.
Oh, okay. What's something legal that feels very illegal? Leaving a public restroom when someone else walks in and it already smelled bad. Like, bro, that was not me. That was not me.
But there's a foolproof plan, bro. Because all you do is, I'm not using this because I walked in, this smell was.
Oh, you just do
insane.
that.
Do you smell that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the one next door. That time, sometimes it was you, but you can never guess.
You can't admit it. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, that was my last one.
Was that your last
Yeah.
one? All right, that was quick fire questions, guys.
Oh.
I feel like we say this every week.
We literally do.
Literally
But it's
every
the
week,
best.
but it is the
Yeah.
best. Facts. However, it's time to switch lanes and it's time to get more serious with James Shakes. So let's get into it. Let's start off with you. And last week you didn't really have much to say in James Shake. So I'm hoping that you have some drama for me this week.
I mean, there's no drama, but we already spoke about Liverpool winning the league.
Right.
That I was over the moon.
Bro,
Like,
I couldn't wait to record.
to talk about
Just to talk about it.
it. Yeah.
Just so people know.
My father was like, "Are you gonna talk about it?" I'm like, "Definitely. There's no way I'm not." No, but after that happening, I was just over the moon. I was, man, and watching afterwards the fans and stuff.
Yeah,
Imagine what
yeah,
it
yeah.
felt like to be there.
Being there, yeah.
But
Insane.
no, that was the highlight of my week, and then I think the podcast has to come second for
Hey,
this
bro,
week.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Yeah.
But like, there's no way you could have had a bad week this week.
Oh,
Like,
no.
you could never come on this couch and tell
Yeah.
me I had a shit week. Impossible. Literally impossible.
True.
However, there is something I want to talk about. Because as much as I didn't have a bad week because Liverpool did what they did, there's something that's been bothering me, and I feel like we need to settle this. So I'm sure you've seen online, there's been this 100 men
Oh, the one
versus
gorilla.
one
Yeah,
gorilla.
yeah.
All right, so I think we need to settle this debate now.
Okay.
All right. So should I go first, or are you gonna go
I
first?
mean, I think we both agree that it's the gorilla. Though. It's a gorilla after all. Like, I mean, what do you like?
bro, are you serious?
Yes, you think 100 men are gonna win?
Bro, it's 100 men.
Oh my god.
Bro, it's 100.
Okay.
You know what 100 men is?
Okay. What if you take 100 average sized men?
Bro, you could take 100 average sized men and they would beat the shit out of a gorilla.
No ways.
Bro, wait.
Okay, no, wait,
Before
wait,
you
wait.
say what you want to say,
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Honestly.
No, I'm being 100% serious. What's gonna happen? Wait.
Alright, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, you take 100 men, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first man runs up, the gorilla is just like, the guy goes flying. The other 99
Nah,
men
bro, nah,
are
bro.
gone. They are nowhere to be seen. They will not
Okay.
fight that.
Okay, so let's take 100 average sized men, right? Or even taking MMA, boxing, nothing, just average gents, right? You're telling me 100 men could not coordinate the killing of a gorilla. That's what you're saying. Because I give you the first 10. I give you 10, right?
Only
the
10?
first 10 dead.
Nah.
Straight. But you're telling me if all of them attacked at the same time, 100 men couldn't get a gorilla.
I don't think so.
Insanity, bro.
It's a fucking gorilla.
Against 100 men.
Average
The gorilla
size
is
men.
gonna kill the first 10, maybe 15.
What's the average size? 5'8". Like, no.
I mean, I'm 6'4".
No.
I don't know about you.
Oh wow! And I'm the president, I guess. There's no way in my mind that 100 men are gonna beat a gorilla. I honestly don't think anybody would be brave enough. Actually, you know what? I'll be going last. It's fine.
But you would survive. That's what I'm saying. Anyone going after number 20 is okay.
No.
Listen, I want you to think about this, right? Let's take 10 men, all right? 10 going at it. The gorilla's busy with these 10. Another 10. Another 10.
Busy.
1
second.
What do you
Go on.
mean, bro? You're not attacking from the same side. You're gonna have 5 here, you're gonna have 5 there, you're gonna have 5 here. Like, everyone's just going at you. It sounds
Hell
like,
no.
Alright, bro. Well, actually, let's leave it to the comments.
Yeah. Because we're never gonna.
We're not gonna agree.
Yeah.
But we all know who's right. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if it's King Kong.
Bro.
Tell me 100 men are gonna beat King Kong, please.
Genuinely, 100 men would beat King Kong.
No way! You are talking shit. Have you seen the size of King Kong?
King Kong's
No.
not real, bro. What are you saying?
Okay, let's move
You
on.
just need to press
Let's move
R2,
on, let's move on.
circle, and then... Alright. Hey, let's just leave it. Let us know in the comments, 100 men versus 1 gorilla, who's winning and why. This has been a different James check, bro.
Oh man.
A different James check.
You haven't told us how have you been.
No, that's how I've been, bro.
Oh, you've just been.
I've just been 100 versus 1 the whole week. That's all I've been. And
You
I've been
have
scrolling
angered
through
me
TikTok
today.
and I'm like, bro, there's no way in hell Xian thinks like these guys because...
You have angered me today.
Alright guys, moving on from Jay's check, let's get into one of our favorite segments, which is Fact or Cap. And I'm actually very interested to hear yours this week. So I think you should go first. Or do you want me to actually go first?
I think you go first.
I go first. Alright, let me do it first. I usually don't finish first, but
If you say so. I mean, that's not what you said the other week, but okay.
listen, bro, I'm a different man every day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, my fact or cap this week actually involves you, right?
What did I do now?
Bro, there's so many things you've done, but I don't think you would know about this though because I've never told you. But you're involved in the story. So,
Okay.
you know, straight after high school, I started working,
Yeah.
right? However, I think I still lived with my parents for a bit before I moved out. So, I used to have this thing where my father would always tell me, whenever I'm out, like, bro, if you're gonna come home past a certain time,
Yeah.
don't come home,
Yeah.
right? Because he's just not waking up to put the alarm off and do all of that shit. So there was one person who I knew for a fact he trusted, and for some reason that person was you. So every time I wanted to either go see a girl that I was dating or go do some shit I shouldn't be doing, I would always use Shian as an excuse.
But you'd never tell me.
I'd never tell you, yes, because I didn't know how you'd react, bro. You were a loose cannon back then. So I could be, I'm not saying I was, but I could have been doing cocaine. I didn't. But I could have
Kind
been.
of crazy.
No, bro, I'm just exaggerating, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I could have been, I don't know, doing the wildest thing, and I'd always be like, I'm at Shian's house. Always. Because then I knew when I come home, he's gonna open. Because, like, he was with Shian, though. You get what I'm saying? So,
I feel like my house was like the central thing for
Bro.
everyone.
everyone, whether it was after school playing FIFA,
Anytime.
chilling, watching
People would just
soccer,
show up
like, bro.
at the gate.
Yeah, that's actually facts. That's actually facts. But also, your house was so close to school.
Yeah.
Like, you literally walked from there. And you never did.
I did walk.
Bro, don't even
I
lie.
walked with Abdul all the time.
Bro, Abdul lived in the school.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my fact or cap. Are you calling it as fact or cap?
Fact.
Why?
You want to know why? I don't even think I told you this. Oh no, I
Okay.
did tell you this. There was one day where you were lost, nowhere to be found. At like
What?
3 in the morning. And your father messaged me.
You lie, bro.
I told
This
you
is
about
cap.
this. I told
You've
you about
never
this.
told
I
me
told
this.
you about this.
You've
You
never
can
told
ask
me.
him about
I'm
it.
gonna ask him immediately after.
He
this.
messaged me asking if I know where you are. I'm like, what do I say?
What did you
Because
say?
if I say I know,
He's gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let me talk to him.
yeah, exactly. So I was like, I think I said, did he go somewhere or whatever? And he said, yeah, and he hasn't come home yet. And I said, no, he's not here. I was thinking, I was like, for a
Wow.
girl, if it was a girl, I'd lie, but it was your father. What if you were lying in a ditch somewhere?
Bro, but you have my back. Like, he's in the toilet. I don't know. He'll call you when he's done, and then you call me.
I tried messaging you and you didn't
What do you
answer.
mean, bro? I don't even remember this.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even
I saved
remember
my
this.
chats. I don't delete my chats, so I'll show you after the podcast.
Nah, that's wild, bro. We're gonna take this offline, actually. That's insane.
So I'm calling it a fact. 100% fact.
Fine. We'll find out at the end. Let's hear yours.
So mine is a club story.
What's
One of
new,
many,
bro?
One of
What is new?
many. So I went out with one of my friends. I'm not going to mention his name for reasons you'd understand after I tell you the story.
Okay.
And we went to play pool first. Then we went for some pre-drinks at my place. And we ended up going to Greenhouse. It's in Sandton.
Okay, now I know what you're talking about.
No, you don't.
I do.
No.
Playing pool, pre-drinks at your house.
No.
greenhouse, I know what you're talking
No,
about.
you don't. It's not him. It's not him.
It's it. Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, we go to Greenhouse. That friend was busy, but we go to Greenhouse and we were having drinks and whatever. And then he met people from his workplace there.
Mhm.
But now him and I were having Jägermeister and vodka, right? So his work friends come and they want to have tequila. I'm like, hell no, I'm not mixing that shit. He decides, why not? So he has, I think he had 3 or 4 shots of tequila. So we get our drinks or whatever, and we end up on the dance floor. So now I'm dancing, and then there's two girls that came to dance with us. So I was dancing, and then I turned around like to face the DJ because he was playing some bangers, so I was screaming along to the songs, whatever. I turned back around and he's gone.
Your friend?
He's gone, yeah. And now the girls are still there, so I was just chilling with them. And we went to get drinks, we came back to dance. Bear in mind, 45 minutes passes by. He has not showed up again. So now I'm wondering, where the fuck could he be? I needed to go to the toilet, right? So I go to the toilet and everything was taken. And there's a door that was locked, a stall that was locked, right? So now in my mind, I already know. I'm like,
I know who's in there.
Yeah, I know who's in there. So I asked the staff, they were waiting outside the bathroom, like, who's in there? They said, no, a tall guy. I was like, tall, skinny guy, light skin, Muslim. It's like, yeah, that's him. I was like, oh my. They said he's been in there for an hour just throwing up. So,
oh shit, I was somewhere completely different.
Oh no, he was there throwing up.
Okay.
He wasn't doing anything else.
Wow.
So then the staff was like, they've been trying to get him out for 20 minutes and they can't. So I said, okay, let me try. I tried for 10 minutes, he was not coming out. They said, you know what, just go and dance and we'll call you back in 3 hours. So I was like, oh, okay. So I literally went. I went to go and dance. I came back 2.5 hours later, got him out. I had to carry him all the way to the Uber. From the bathroom to the Uber, that was fucking far. I had to pay one of them to help me carry him as well. Because he's fucking tall. And we got home, and then he vomits more. And then my brother actually helped me carry him up the stairs at our new place.
At the new place?
Yeah.
Nah.
Those stairs.
That's wild.
All the way up there. So that's my factor cap.
I am already going to call it cap, and my reason for this is very weird, but it goes back to, I think that I know you, but every week you prove that I don't. So you said something in a story where you said they offered tequila shots and you said no. I don't know how many years I've known you, but you've never said no to tequila shots in your life when you've been with me.
Okay.
You're the one giving us shit for saying no when there's shots of tequila. So that part is 100% cap because you would not say no. The second part, bro was throwing up for 3 hours.
Yeah, he was literally in that toilet passed out, throwing up.
That is insanity. But that's the reason that was, when you said that, the rest of the story was irrelevant because you've never said no to shots in your life.
Okay. Alright.
100% locking.
Cap. Interesting. Well, we'll reveal it at the end of the episode.
Alright guys, that was fact or cap. So the theme for this week was one of my personal favorites, which is Am I the Asshole? And once we get through each one, we are going to see if we can agree whether this person was actually an asshole.
Man, the last time we did this segment, we did not agree on 90% of this.
We actually did.
Because you're a dick and I'm not.
Bro, we agreed on like one thing. I think out of all of them, there was one we agreed on. And even that one was like 50-50.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see, how many do you have actually?
4.
4, okay, I also have 4. So I'm thinking, you go first.
Alright. Oh, some of these, man. Okay, am I the asshole? Firstly, have you watched Harry Potter?
Love Harry Potter.
Okay, good. Same. I'm sure everybody has watched Harry Potter. So, am I the asshole for telling my baby sister her baby looks like Voldemort? She asked for honest opinions, and I gave one.
Are you the asshole though?
honestly, if somebody asked me for an honest opinion, and that was my opinion, you can't call me an asshole afterwards. You can't expect me to lie after asking for an honest opinion. Because
You know
I'm
what,
brutally honest.
Fair. I mean, if she didn't ask, then you are the asshole because it's a baby.
Yeah, you can't just say
Keep
that.
it to yourself.
Yeah.
Even if it's true, keep it to yourself.
Intrusive thoughts.
Intrusive thoughts.
Yeah.
But then when you ask me for my honest opinion,
Yeah, don't hate
I can't
me
be held
after.
accountable
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
So fair. Not the
So
asshole.
we agree.
Not the asshole. 1 out of 1.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. This is going to be a good one. 8 out of 8. Let's get it.
I highly doubt that. Oh, okay. Am I the asshole for giving my cousin a fake scratch ticket, like those gambling ones, that said he won R1 million? He quit his job on the spot.
No way.
Now he's
bro.
living with me. Mom
No
says I
way,
ruined his
bro.
life.
Bro quit his job.
Quit his job. But
Nah.
okay,
bro.
but wait. Would you quit your job after getting $1 million?
Nah, I wouldn't.
That's the thing.
I
So
wouldn't.
is he the asshole though?
Yes. I say he is an asshole. Let me justify. Before we come to an agreement, let me justify. So, quitting your job is on you, right? I didn't ask you to do that. But the fact that you quit knowing
You had a part in this.
you had, like, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, it's still some sort of responsibility on me because it's a joke until it gets to that point. Because now you fucking with my life, bro. I mean, I've already called my girlfriend and broke up with her. Like,
Okay. That wasn't in the story.
I'm joking.
That was not in the story.
I would never do that. But I mean, you get what I'm saying. Like,
Mm.
I've made life-changing decisions because of this, which makes me an asshole. Agree or disagree?
I disagree with you.
Wow.
I don't
Bro,
think
we were
I
doing
don't-
so well.
I don't think he's an asshole. I really don't. Because it's not. I think it's like 25% his fault. I
That's
don't
a
think.
very specific number.
I don't think it's majority his fault. So he can't be an asshole for that. It's just
How
a,
is it not his fault?
It's just a
bro?
prank.
It's a prank until I go to quit my job.
Who told you to quit your job?
Okay, but also, he said that now he's living with him. Which
Yeah,
again,
exactly.
No. What do you think I want to live with you?
Let's make that from let's take that from 25 to 15.
Bro, 100% that.
Okay, no, I disagree. So we're one
One out of
out.
two. 1 out of 2. 50% is still decent though. I just hide my matric results.
That's crazy. That is wild. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Next
I
one.
didn't say that.
Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend he's not as good as my ex in bed by accident? I was half asleep. He was fully offended. Honestly, if you disagree with me on this one, then there's issues.
I don't
think-
even know how to feel.
I think she's an asshole.
I don't. Genuinely, I don't. And I'm not even trying to disagree with you. Like, genuinely, I'm not trying to disagree with you. I'm not. But at the same time, if he was better, he's better. What do you want me to do?
Oh, okay, you know what, right? Just for that, I hope that sometime in the near future.
The near future?
Near future.
No, I'm not saying I could deal with
No,
it.
no.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying I
no,
could deal with
yeah.
it. Like,
That's
if
besides the point.
My girl ever told me that,
She's an
breaking
asshole.
up now.
She's an asshole.
She's not an asshole. It's the truth, bro.
Oh my.
You can't be an
I
asshole
don't care.
for telling the
Lie
truth.
to me.
No.
Lie to me.
Like the other one was an asshole because it was a prank, a lie that changed my life, right? This, she's
So
telling the truth.
This
Like,
doesn't change your life.
no, but it's the truth though. You can't be an asshole for being honest.
Yes,
get what
you
I'm saying?
can.
No, you cannot, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. If I'm not saying,
I've been called
I'm
an
not
asshole
saying-
for being honest.
I don't know who you've been with, but tell them that I said you can't.
Oh yeah, Kyle said sorry.
Thank you.
No, so we disagree on that as well.
No, I'm justifying it to you, hoping you'll change your
No,
answer.
I'm not changing my answer.
But
She's
how
an
can you be an
asshole.
asshole for being honest?
She's an asshole. There's no
That's
way.
insane. I'm not saying it's not going to be difficult, bro.
Mm-mm.
Like, I would not be able to take... My ego would never.
I would
But
never.
I would never call you an asshole.
Yeah, no. That's no.
Wow.
So we...
One for three.
Mm.
Wow.
Well, there goes 8 for
Bro,
8.
it started so well and then it's just downhill.
Okay.
Lock in, bro. Lock in.
My husband named our baby after his ex without telling me. I found out later and wanted to change it. He then said I am overreacting. Am I the asshole?
Bro, men are idiots. Bro, men are trash.
Oh man, imagine. Oh, no.
Okay, can I go first this one?
Mm-hmm.
Can I go first? We trying to find out if he's an asshole.
Yes.
Okay. I'm saying he's not an asshole. And hear me out. I don't know. Okay, let me hear your answer and then I'll justify mine. He's not an asshole though. Definitely not an asshole.
You're not being serious now.
I'm being dead ass.
You are
serious.
not being serious.
I swear to you, I'm being serious. But I don't want to give you my explanation because it's going to influence your thinking.
There's nothing that's going to influence my thinking on that. He is an asshole.
How? Bro, how is he an asshole? How is he an asshole?
Okay, so every time she looks at her child, she's thinking about his ex.
Okay. So let me ask you this, right?
Yeah.
So let's say for argument's sake, my ex's name was Emily. I've never dated an Emily.
I've actually.
Okay, let's not use Emily then. Chloe.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Bro, you've dated so many people. I have to make sure.
Mm.
So Chloe. Now, my daughter's born. I genuinely like the name Chloe, right? I'm not naming her after my ex. I just like the name. So why are you letting my ex ruin our lives, bro? Ruin what we have. After all we've built together.
I can't believe you are trying to justify this
Bro,
shit answer.
No. Okay, wait. I want to. Can we role play this real quick? Let's roll. So, I've just named my daughter after my ex, and you've just found that out. What's your reaction?
Me, after going through hours and hours
Yeah.
of labor, carrying the child for 9 months,
Yeah.
as a woman,
And then
hearing
you just
that.
found out that no, but you didn't hear I did it after my ex. You just heard it's the same name. What is?
That's exactly what it means.
Well, how does it? Okay, so let's role play it. That's what I'm saying. So how would you approach it? What would you say?
Firstly, I'd ask you if you have any brain cells left in that head of yours. Like, honestly, there's no way me in that situation would probably just... How is it possible to change the name afterwards? No.
It is at home.
But you'd have
it is.
like...
But also, we're not changing the name.
No, we are.
We're not
We
changing.
are changing
Why are
the
we
name.
changing
We are
the
changing
name?
the name.
No, bro.
Okay, we'll change the name to my ex.
Nah, fuck that shit. Nah, that's wild. That's wild.
So you're saying no?
Bro, how could you name
You are such
our
a
child?
You are such a fucking hypocrite. There's no way.
No, okay, genuinely though, I'm being honest when I say, what if I just like the name? Like, why are you letting our past interrupt our future? That's what
Your
I'm saying.
past. It's not our past anymore. It's your past.
But if we together, my
no,
past is our
no.
past.
No, after you do that, it's your past.
Wild. Anyway, let's just leave it. It is what it is. It's fine. Change the fucking name, bro.
I will. Thank you. I didn't need your permission.
Wow, that's insane. You're toxic.
I'm toxic. I'm toxic.
Bro, you're fucking
Interesting.
toxic, bro.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Was that your last one?
Yeah, that was my last one. I can't wait to hear yours.
Alright,
honestly.
so we disagreed again. 1 out of 4.
Oh, you disagreed.
Yeah.
At the end, you said I can't change the name. So you're still not an
Because why
asshole.
are we changing
okay.
the name?
Okay.
Why are we changing the name?
We're one
Bro,
out of
this
four.
argument is like going on. Like, we're done. We're done. Do whatever the fuck you want, bro. Do what you want. It's fine. Alright, now we're gonna go 4 for 4. I'm so confident.
No. Go on.
Let's get it. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for sleeping with 2 guys in 48 hours? When I missed my period, I told the more handsome one that the baby is his. Bro, this is a slam dunk. I'll let you answer. You better get this answer right. That's what I'm saying.
She an asshole.
Nah. Shian, don't do that, bro. Don't even do that. You know what the answer is.
Nah, I think she is.
Okay, fair. I was gonna be.
Yeah,
bro,
no, there's only one right answer. Well, with
Bro.
you, I don't know, but there's only one right answer there.
But we're getting there. 2 out of 5. It's decent.
So you agree?
I agree. She's an asshole.
Yeah. Imagine now, man, if I had a child out there, and I didn't know I was the father, I'd be pissed. And if you knew I
But
was
you
the
never
father,
know, though. Like, you would genuinely never know.
yeah, if I found out, like, imagine 18 years later, the child is like,
Bro, and there's actually people who have lived through that.
see, I don't know what I'd do.
And I feel like that's, okay, I'm not taking away anything from pregnancy, but
Oh no.
I'm just saying that's the benefit women have, that they always know the baby's theirs. Do you know what I mean? Who the fuck else is it? But do you get what I'm saying,
Oh
bro?
my god. I get what you're saying, but I can't believe you said it. Come on. Next time.
Alright. Am I the asshole? This one we talk about. Am I the asshole for going through my boyfriend's phone and finding chats of him planning to propose to me next week? I feel shit for ruining the surprise.
Oh, you fucked yourself there.
Bro, this is why we don't go through each other's phones.
Oh, you're back on this shit.
This is why we don't go through each other's
No,
phones.
but okay, you don't need to go through your partner's phone. That's just
Thank you.
trust issues.
Thank you.
Nobody said you do.
You did.
No, I
literally
didn't.
the other week.
No, I didn't.
Bro,
I said
the other week you asked
No.
me a question. Do I think we should go through each other's
I
phones?
didn't say that.
What
I
did you
said,
say?
do you think we should have our fingerprint on each other?
Okay, why would you have my finger?
I gave you an example. Like when we're in the car and whatever, my ex used to unlock the phone and play music on her own without
But
me having to.
the fact that you have access is already a problem.
No. If you have trust, you don't need to go through each other's phones. That's not a problem.
Clearly.
But what's your take on that?
I would say 100% she's the asshole. Because why are you going through my phone? And now you've ruined possibly the best moment of our relationship because of your issues.
Do you think she tells him
She tells him what?
that she went through it and she knows?
No, you could never tell me that you know. Not even just because you went through my phone, fine. But now I know you're no longer surprised. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The right thing to do is keep quiet and act surprised when I propose. Because then it's ruined for both of us.
Yeah.
At
Now,
least
right
let
now
me
it's
live
just
the
ruined.
dream. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
let me know I
It's
surprised
just
you.
ruined for me, not you yet.
So are we agreeing?
Yeah.
She's the asshole.
Yeah.
I told
Like,
you.
you shouldn't have to.
Back to back, bro.
So what is
Back
that
to
now?
back.
3 out
Three
of
out of
6?
six. Decent. So we can actually go 5 out of 8. It's over
More than your
50%,
matric
bro.
marks.
That's like double my matric result. Aside from maths, then it's like times 4.
Oh my goodness. That's 15%.
You see, but because I did so bad, I wouldn't even know that. I'm joking. I'm just joking, guys. Chill. All right, this is my last 2.
Mm-hmm.
So am I the asshole for dropping an absolute bomb all over a bathroom floor on a first date And then telling her my mother was having a heart attack, so I need to leave right now. Blocked her as soon as I left her apartment.
Oh
Is he the
my
asshole?
god. Yes.
Okay, I was about to say there's
Yes.
only one
Because
right answer.
why, man, why are you making her clean up after you,
Bro.
your shit? Like, if he cleaned up afterwards,
Fair.
fair,
Fair.
fair, it happens. Okay, it
Yeah,
doesn't happen.
shit
but it
literally happens.
Oh, shit happens, yeah.
Fair. But like, now you're leaving me to deal with your
shit.
bodily
Yeah, no.
fluids.
Mm-mm.
That is
That is
insane.
disgusting. That is disgusting.
I'm moving out,
That's vile.
bro. So he is the
Moving
asshole.
out, you have to switch apartments.
Yeah, bro, you can't live there now.
How do you even? How do you expect someone else, a stranger, to clean that?
Have you ever been there?
No.
Never.
No.
I have. No, not in this situation, chill.
Oh.
But like where you at someone's place, like you're on a
Someone
date.
else's? No, never.
Really?
Never.
No. Like I've been there, and it's been knocking, bro. And I'm like, shit. And you know what's the thing is like, you don't know because you know if you go to the toilet, right, it could kill the whole vibe.
Oh yeah.
Because the
It's
minute she goes into the
definitely,
bathroom,
yeah.
it's done. Nothing is sexy anymore. But then at the same time, you also don't wanna. You're not gonna be able to be as free
Yeah.
because you're also thinking about. You get what I'm saying? It's like, bro, we're between a rock and a hard place. So we are 4 out of 8. 4 out of 7. Sorry, we have one
Yeah.
more.
One more.
All right, so minimum pass mark is there.
Hell yeah. Wait, I think they dropped the pass rate though.
Did they again?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like 30%, bro? I mean, I would
Probably dropped it to 25.
That's
That's -5, by the way.
Is it
Yeah.
fair? Yeah, the asshole. Am I the asshole? Yes. All right, this is my last one. I promise you, I could never hear this come out of my woman's mouth ever. I would kill myself that night.
That's a bit.
Bro, I
much.
swear to you, I will kill myself
Okay.
that night.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for gaslighting the world's sweetest boyfriend into thinking he is insecure just so I can get railed by Senzo in peace?
Senzo. Oh my god.
Just so I can get railed by Senzo in peace.
The nicest boyfriend.
The
But you know what they
nicest
say about
boyfriend.
nice guys?
Finish last.
Exactly.
Well, finish first and finish last. Bro, but I promise you, if I ever heard that, I'll kill myself that night. You have to. You could never recover.
But is she really an asshole though? Like, okay, yeah. She
What
is.
did you
Nah,
say?
She is. I was
Bro,
just
you
thinking
can't
about it.
even justify
Yeah,
that
that's
shit.
cheating. That's making.
That's not even
Nah, you know
cheating,
what?
bro.
That's like how guys start. I mean, just
Yeah. Because now you're.
yeah,
And we
you're
have a friend
locked
like
in
that.
now.
We have a friend like
Dude.
that. Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
Bro?
Oh my god.
Man, at
That
least
was crazy.
man is Jack now though.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
fair now.
yeah. God damn.
All right, so that was my last one.
Last one.
5 out
Those
of
were
8.
those were funny.
Those are actually funny.
And
yeah.
5 out of 8's not bad.
Not bad.
I think the last time was 1 or 2. To be
Literally,
honest,
yeah.
we failed.
Next, Am I the asshole? We're going 8 for 8.
Okay, I'll believe that when I see it. Maybe I should get more.
You actually just need to lock in for once.
No, you
and be sensible.
you need to lock
and
in.
then we can go 8 for 8.
No, you need to lock in. First, you think 100 men are gonna, and then now you just.
Bro.
Yeah. Okay, well, guys, that was Am I the Asshole? Next week we will be doing best or worst pickup lines that you've either used or heard.
I'm actually really excited for
Same. So make sure you guys send in your pickup lines and send in stories that have happened. Like if you've experienced bad things from your pickup lines, like the worst you can say is no. You know, yeah,
Literally.
yeah. So just send in stories.
I have something I want to say, and I didn't tell you I was going to do this, but I'm doing it now that we're recording.
Okay.
So next week is worst best pickup line.
Mm.
So I'm thinking we have a bit of a bet here between the two of us.
Okay.
So I'm gonna come with my best pickup line.
Okay.
You come with your best pickup line.
And then
Viewers
decide.
vote.
Okay.
And the loser is gonna have to do a dare that they decide.
Oh god. Oh god. Are you sure they decide?
They decide. It has to be sensible though. Like I'm running around naked and shit.
I mean, no, I'm
No,
joking.
no,
Yeah,
no,
sensible.
sure. Sensible. Actually, what we can do, we can have a list of dares
Oh, okay.
that we can
Yeah.
do,
And
and
they'll
then
choose.
they can
Okay,
vote.
yeah,
I think that would be
Yeah,
make more sense, right? So you game for that
100%.
best pickup line, and then you're gonna do the dare.
100%.
Fair. All right, let's get it. Let's before we end things off, reveal our fact or caps. Who went first earlier? Did I go first? Okay. So my story was about going out and doing wild shit and always claiming that I'm with you.
Dickhead.
And I'm sure I don't even need to say it because you already know the story's fact. Like,
Yeah, like,
you know what? The wild thing is, I still do that till this day.
and you just expose yourself. So well done.
Till this day.
So well done.
To who?
Your father.
No, he's not watching, bro. But not even just to him, to anyone. Like, even to friends. Like, if someone wants to see me, I'm like, bro, I'm a chia. Like, 'cause I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's just my go-to response. It's because I think it's because I know every detail. Like, I know where you live. I know,
So you can just answer.
like, any question they have, I can answer. So it's like it's the best response.
So I was right.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay. Well, that was.
We still
yeah,
need
that
to talk
was
about
fun.
that message though. But anyway.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, let's hear yours.
So mine was about me going to the club with my friend. We met people from his workplace there, tequila shots. He ended up in the bathroom for like 3 hours. We had told me he was in the bathroom for 2 more hours. He's gonna kill me, but I didn't release his name, so it's fine. That was fact. Every single bit of that. We haven't been out in way too long. I have not
We
had
haven't,
tequila
but
in years.
nah, bro.
I'm serious.
You actually, you are the reason I stopped drinking a while ago.
I think I'm the reason a lot of people stop drinking.
Oh, we drink now, but I'm saying back then I
Oh.
stopped drinking. I don't know if you remember. There was a time when I was like,
Nah,
nah.
I don't remember.
Well, it's because of you, but it's wild that it's
I'm a
fact,
good
though.
influence. And it's definitely not because they can't outdrink me. Definitely not.
Anyway, guys, that
Yeah,
was
so-
Fact or Cap Reveal. It's been a good episode. Really enjoyed Am I the Asshole?
Yeah.
Really
same.
enjoyed quick fire questions. And I'm really excited for next week actually.
Pick up lines.
Pickup lines gonna be wild. Before we head off, anything that you wanna say? Besides 20 times, yeah.
20 times.
20 times.
Hell yeah. No, just thanks for the support, the comments, the likes, the new subscribers. Thank you. We're getting new subscribers every day on YouTube, which is amazing. TikTok's just booming as usual. But no,
Love
that's
the
it.
confidence, bro. 100%. So, like Shian said, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, and 20 times. Anyway, if you are a 20-time winner, if you won the Premier League 20 times, you're a liar, gaslighter, and manipulator, and a 20-time winner. We'll see you next week.